think of someone special in my life, I always think of my grandpa Jim. He was a huge part of me growing up for me and my sister. My sister and I were his only grandchildren, so we were always a huge factor in his life. He lived right down the street from us until my late childhood. He was forced to move to a place with lower elevation because of his breathing and because he was getting up in age. This was a tough time for my whole family when he had to move, but thankfully he was only 2 hours away, so we were able to visit him often. I've always enjoyed fishing in my life, and I partly owe that to him. When I was younger, he would take me out whenever we could to fish on our local lake. He really helped me to enjoy the outdoors and realize what they have to give and offer. And since then, I've always been a huge fan of the outdoors, and I still fish very frequently today. When I was younger, he used to always sit in his chair and read books, and I was curious, so I would try to jump up in his lap. I wasn't strong enough then, but he would help me up, and he would read to me for however long I would stay awake. Usually I would fall asleep pretty quickly. That's one of the good memories that I have of him. He was always a special part of my life until this last year when he passed away. It was a huge shock and devastating loss to me. But when I do decide to go out and grab the fishing pole or sit in his chair that we still have in our living room today, I think about him. Just little things that remind me of him, I enjoy the most because it makes me think of him and realize how big of a part he was in my life. I still fish on that lake today, and whenever I cast out, I remember the tips that he gave me and try to utilize them to the best of my ability. He really helped me become the person that I am today in more ways than one, and that's why I want to pay tribute to him today. Thanks.